We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By Aristotle, I am developing positive habits. Habit, my friend, is practice long pursued, that at last becomes the man himself. Quote by Venus. It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. Quote by Muhammad Ali. I draw my state from within. I am in control. I do not allow external situations control how I feel, how I respond. I am calm, confident, positive and smart. I am in control. If the other person is negative, I always have the choice to walk away. I decide not to be dragged down to their miserable, negative level. I have my own reality. If they can't see it, understand it, it is not my problem. I have nothing to do with that. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you, and in that, you will be mastering change rather than allowing it to master you. Quote by Brian Tracy. I hold my frame. I hold my reality. My reality is stronger than yours. I do not accept your negative reality. I may provide a fake apology, because you are too proud to understand and your pride would be hurt. My reality is stronger and it stays. It does not go anywhere. I am willing to adjust my actions so that you can benefit too. I am not too stubborn to do that. I always expect little from others. I always do as much as I can to make as much of the given circumstances as I can. Quote by Rabbi Hillel. I do understand that I am not in control of others or the outcomes. That is fine. I am at peace with that. I have several goals. My financial goals are to increase my net worth, by increasing my earnings, my savings, my investment returns, and by starting my own business. First, I want to reach financial independence, which means I have enough money to retire, where an annual return of 5% will be able to cover my annual expenses. From that point on, I won't have to work. I will be free not to work if I choose to. Of course, I will continue to work to achieve my other goals, but technically I got out of the rat race. My next financial goal is to own houses in Japan, Canada and the Mediterranean, and to drive a BMW. I black one. One that is elegant, cool, stylish, high quality. One that tells people who I am, so that they know. My family goals are to have a large, happy and educated family. Have 2 or more children. My children are doing sports and are building their skills, emotionally, physically strong, independent, positive and happy, laughing and smiling a lot. We laugh a lot together. I want to be able to travel regularly. Work hard and play hard. Not too much, not too expensive, but to be able to regularly snowboard in the winters and go to a foreign beach in the summer. I want to maintain my habits that have taken care of me. Frugality, jogging or swimming once a week, working out, exercising, excellent time management, and practicing detailed personal and business accounting. My emotional objective is to be able to feel at peace. Feeling happy, relaxed, confident, healthy, passionate, successful, in love, proud and positive. In terms of business, I want to set up, create, own and grow my own set of businesses. First of all, I want to build my green tea business called Cincha. I also want to own an investment management or hedge fund company handling investments for myself, family and those I choose to invest with. I want to have restaurants managed by my sons and wife so that they can learn about business and eat healthily every day. I would also like to run a real estate flipping business successfully if I choose to. These are my goals that I have set for myself and dedicate all my time and energy to achieve. I have a strong sense of responsibility towards myself and my family. I am a husband and a father, so I am directly responsible for the 3 people in my family. I show them a good example that they will use when they grow up. I know that the first 7 years are the formative years. I help them become emotionally strong, happy children with good habits. I am available to them when they need me. I comfort them when they need love. I listen to them. My goal is to establish a Rothschild-like family, so I am responsible for my family's next generations, creating wealth and creating family routines. I have the right attitude. I have the right level of motivation, so that I use all my energy, all my awakening hours to make progress with my goals and not waste time. I have the proper attitude. I have the attitude of Aristotle of approaching problems with calm and logic. I have the attitude of a kendo fighter, like Nakamura Sensei. I have the attitude of a young Rockefeller keeping books. I have the attitude of Warren Buffett reading through financial statements, data, facts. I have the attitude of Payol throwing the lighter out. I have the attitude of young Ali brainwashing himself. I have the attitude of Steve Jobs pushing for something truly amazing. I am happy. I am a happy person. I am positive. I smile. I smile a lot. I smile all the time. I am smiling now. I smile when I wake up. I smile when I meet people. I smile when people leave. I smile when I go to bed. I laugh with my children. We joke and have fun. We always have a lot of fun together. I am positive. I believe that good things will happen to me. I am smart and I am conscious of how my mind, my body and the world around me works. I control the things that are in my control in a positive way. I am happy and positive about the things to come. I am in control of my own life, so I know for a fact what is going to happen. I am ready for unexpected turns, but except for those I know what will happen. I am going to get closer and closer to achieving my own goals. I will live with less stress. I will live with more flexibility, more options. I will be more respected, recognized, admired and even envied. I will feel prouder and more confident. I am happy and super excited about the future. I have a lot of energy. I am filled up with it. I have massive energy because I am positive. I exercise a lot and I am good at it too, and I also eat and drink healthily. This energy is used to slowly and constantly work on getting ahead, achieving my goals, to build my business and increase my net worth to the level I have chosen. I am filled with energy. I sleep and rest when I need to, but otherwise I am just this machine, this shark that is moving forward without stopping. I have big dreams, big desires. I am coming from low, so I am full of energy that drives me ahead, pushing me forward, smashes me through obstacles like a bulldozer bursting with the most powerful engine. I am not worried about my past. I don't let it get to me. I have overcome immense things most people would never experience or even understand. I came out of it stronger. I also know that I can overwrite those negative experiences. I will not forget, but I am not letting them determine how I think, how I feel and who I am. I am conscious about it, and I understand that those things can be overwritten too. I am a positive person, and I dwell on positive things. I am successful. I am aware that I ultimately get what I spend my time on. So, I use my energy to achieve my goals. I am using my time and energy to clear the tasks, to remove the hurdles that are in my way. The hurdles I face are small tasks and they can't withstand the assault of sustained thinking. I break challenging tasks to small manageable ones and clear them one by one. I go at a sustained pace and move forward. I make progress. My reward is money. I am making money now and I will make more and more money. I am making money at an increased pace. By next year my savings, my investments, my assets will grow. I am going to get richer and richer. I am going to reach my goals that I set out. I am getting closer to those goals. I have a can-do attitude. I try new things. I understand the potential issues, drawbacks, risks, but I don't let those hold me back. I look for ways how things can be done. I understand that people with less skills than me have accomplished those things. I look for ways, possibilities and opportunities. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into smaller jobs. Quote by Henry Ford. My goals are absolutely obtainable, perfectly realistic, so they can be done. I can do those for sure. I am proactive. I have decided what my goals are. I have broken the necessary steps down to small, manageable tasks, and I am moving forward with them. I am not wondering, doubting. I know what to do and I am doing it. I take what I want. I don't wait, because I know that things don't come to me by themselves. Others will look at me, stare at me passively. I am acting. They will look and will not see. When there is market panic, people are paralyzed, confused. Listen to the government, avoid the stock market or real estate, because it is risky. Then they will watch the market run away, they will chase it and take action when most everyone has. Me? I have already saved up. I was already waiting loaded for bear and I took action. I will already make money, because I bought low and I know that you make your profit at the time you buy. I am a Spartan. I do not fear the outcome. I know who I am and I know that my focus is on doing the right thing and being strong. I do not fear the outcome. I do not worry about what I can't influence. I am simple. I focus on one thing and one thing only. I do it every day and it becomes my habit. The habit makes me. I do one thing, which is to fight, and fight in a way that is advantageous for me, and I have perfected it, and my skills and traits are serving me well. I am winning my battles, benefiting, profiting, and I am strong and proud of what I am. I persevere. I know what I want to do. I know that this is what I am going to do tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year. I will forever continue to grow my business. I will keep investing, purchasing assets, and build my wealth. This is who I am. I am not going to change suddenly. I have trained and accumulated my knowledge, my skills, and my wealth already. It can snow or rain. I persevere even when it may feel hard. I am smart. I acquired a number. I am a for analyst. I am a trader, a finance expert. I am an international person speaking several languages and familiar with different cultures. Lived in Budapest, Tokyo, London, New York. I am at home everywhere. I am self-disciplined. Practicing self-discipline makes people happy, which is a fact. I have great communication skills. I speak well. I speak fast. I speak logically. I give strong supporting reasons. I set my goals on a regular basis. I set clear goals and I break down complex goals into easily manageable tasks. I ask, what is the output I am required to produce? I set clear goals, so I get clear results. I get things done. I get things done early and quickly. I simplify things and save time. I go for progress, not for perfection. I am all about making progress. Leaps and bounds. I start tasks early and I finish tasks quickly. I use time attack when I clear off a task. I have enormous motivation and confidence. I exert power, energy, and hunger. I am amazingly productive and perfectly efficient. I concentrate deeply and focus exclusively on the crucial output that I am required to produce. I achieve higher levels of self-confidence by setting and achieving ever higher goals and objectives. I do notice distractions and I shut them down immediately. My focus does not wander off. I just stay on it like a hound dog or a shark follows blood. I always start with top priority. I look at what is the most important task. Which task is it that will make the biggest impact? I don't fall into the trap of wasting my time on meaningless tasks. I check priorities and I choose to tackle the top priority. Understand that which hinders my task is my task. Quote by Sanford Meisner. That is the obstacle, the block I have to remove. I work on that. During my task completion process, I often repeat to myself, do it now. Do it now. You can do it. Back to work. By the end, I feel proud and confident. I like to celebrate after completion. I praise myself, good job. Well done, Ivan. I also reward myself and let myself charge. I don't stop. I know what I want. I do it as a process. The process is my second nature. I set my own goals. I set the tasks. I take the action and then the next action. I already know the outcomes. I have the drive and the desire to achieve my goals that come from the core of my being. I won't stop until I succeed. This is the most powerful version of myself, free in the world to do my work. I have total freedom of choice and action. I cause effects because I possess the will to make them occur. The formulation of my goals and their acquisition becomes a natural, smooth process that happens with ease. This is my new way of being. I take pride in what I am doing. I feel proudly of myself as a smart, efficient, intelligent and effective problem solver, task completer. I think positively about the task, its completion and the rewards, but I am humble about my own importance. I know that I am only as good as the work I achieve. I am also glad to anyone who helps me and think humbly towards them. I don't criticize others or myself. I look for solutions, not problems. I create efficient work environment. I clean out my workspace. I remove distractions. I use my notebook for work. I make work sessions quick and short. If my focus starts to wander off, I stop and do something else. I constantly apply effective goal setting and task completion methods. I stay diligent and I keep working and working and working. I am methodical and unrelenting. I know that the fight is won or lost far away from witnesses behind the lines, in the gym, and out there on the road, long before I dance under those lights. Quote by Muhammad Ali. I know that I have to put in many, many, many tiny efforts that nobody sees or appreciates before you achieve anything worthwhile. Quote by Brian Tracy. I defend and attack. I defend. I handle my duties with humility and pride. Humility, be humble enough to handle any tasks that come your way. Don't ignore, avoid, complain or try to delegate without proper reason. Pride, be proud of everything you do. Handle it with your head high, with positivity, with care and organization, critical thinking, smart prioritization, manageable chunking. Fight with strength. Work with pride and confidence. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared of losing. Don't be scared of pain. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Don't try to avoid hardships. Don't avoid things that are needed when it comes to clearing the tasks that will lead to your progress. Losing is acceptable, acting weak is not. The only way you can lose is like a Spartan at the Mobile. I attack. I accept that opportunities are rare, so I appreciate them when they arise. I stand ready for opportunities. I am quick and decisive when opportunities arise. I actively create opportunities. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. Quote by Sun Tzu. I understand that wealth, like happiness, is never attained when sought after directly. It comes as a byproduct of providing a useful service. Quote by Henry Ford. I am working on my business and I'm working to grow it every day, to advertise it so that it can reach more people, and I am working to provide more and more utility to my customers. I try to make it simpler, cheaper and faster. My money is a quantifiable analog for my life force, the aggregate of my time, skills, experience, persistence, and relationships. Quote by Rabbi Daniel Lapin. I know where it is and I know where it is going. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By Aristotle. I am developing positive habits. Habit, my friend, is practice long pursued, that at last becomes the man himself. Quote by Venus. It's the repetition of affirmation.